How to sell digital products on Patreon. Now, to sell digital products on Patreon, the key is to blend value-driven content with a delivery method that aligns with Patreon's tier-based membership model. So what you do is you start by logging into your Patreon creator account. Okay, do make sure it's a creator account, not a member account. If you don't have a creator account, do go ahead and create it. It's really simple to do so. Now, once you're in your creator dashboard, as we are over here, what you're simply going to do is you are going to go ahead and start editing your page that you can see in front of you. Okay, so when it comes to editing your page, you can come over here and click on this section, and as you can see, it brings you to your editorial. Now, each tier on your membership item should be different. Okay, now that will totally depend on you when it comes to working with your Patreon and setting the correct settings when your membership setting is activated. Now, what you're going to be doing is each tier should clearly outline what digital product or content your patrons will receive in exchange for their monthly support. So for example, your $5 tier could offer maybe some downloadable PDFs, while a $10 tier might include exclusive ebooks, templates, or even monthly design packs. Now, do make sure to be precise and intentional with your tier description so patrons know exactly what they're going to be getting. Now, once tiers are defined, go ahead and save all of your changes in this page and process or proceed to upload your first digital product. Now, to actually go ahead and upload and deliver, you're going to go here and click on the create button and you're going to choose product. Now, once you choose product, what you're going to be doing over here is it allows you to upload PDFs, zip files, images, audio files, and more. And if your product is an ebook, guide template, or downloadable bundle, zip it if needed and upload directly into the post. Okay, so let's say I'm going to come here and I'm going to be going ahead and uploading any type of file for myself. Okay, so for that, you're going to come here on attachments and you're going to obviously add your attachment accordingly. So let's say we have this file over here. I'm simply going to upload that. And now you can start giving the correct, you could say, titles and descriptions for it. So let's say that the title in this case is downloadable Instagram post templates. Okay, I'm going to name it that. And in the description box, go ahead and explain what the digital product is, how it should be used, and who it's for. Then you're going to set the access permissions. Okay, that's one of the most important things because when you click on next, this is where you get the access permission. So public, all members, paid members only, free members only, selected tiers for purchase only. It depends on whatever you want your product to be obviously accepted like. Okay, so let's say I'm going to go with the for free members only, or let's say paid members only. You can even go with selected tiers. Now I'm going to go with, let's say, paid members only. You're going to set a price. Let's go with $7. Once you have done that, simply click on publish and there you go. This way, only paying patrons in your Patreon will be able to download your file. Now, if you are also offering recurring digital drops like monthly digital stickers, audio packs, or writing prompts, do make sure to create a schedule and stick to it. You can use Patreon's schedule feature to line up these posts ahead of time, allowing for consistent delivery without daily manual uploads. So what you do is you come right back over to the dashboard section, and right about here, what you can actually do is you can go over to create, go over to product once again, and you can schedule your posts accordingly. Obviously, you do have to be a high seller for that, but it's a really good thing to have. And this builds reliability and trust, which is essential when selling products on a recurring basis. You can also create a master post with links to previous digital drops and pin it to your page so new patrons can access all content from the moment they join. And if you have content stored externally, such as Google Drive, Dropbox, or Gumroad, you can also use a link post on Patreon and direct users to that storage. Now, many creators, what they do is they bundle digital products as a part of a broader content strategy. And for example, a musician may release backing tracks and stem files, while a writer may offer downloadable writing guides or serialized ebooks. So make your digital products part of a larger theme or experience. Engage with your audience by asking them what kind of resources they want next, and then tailor upcoming releases accordingly. You can even add polls and surveys to involve them in the creative process. Now, another way to increase your sales is obviously the digital products that you're selling, they need to look attractive. They need to look good and aesthetically pleasing. So in this case, you can use any digital software like, let's say, Canva in this case. So let's say I'm going to come over to create, and I want to create a digital planner. All right. So we come over here and we come over and write something like planner. Okay. So here we get a planner portrait. Let's go ahead and open that up. And in this planner, you can start going ahead and editing different things for yourself. So let's say I'm going to choose a decent color. Let's go with a slightly lighter yellow. There we go. So that's a good color. Let's go with elements, and I'm going to go ahead and search for binds. So these are the binds that you can actually use on your planner. I'm going to increase the size of them. Okay. And once you increase the size, this is what your bind should generally look like. Now, just go ahead and position it appropriately, and there we go. And now you can actually start adding pages. And in the pages, obviously, you need to add more binds, and you can make your template accordingly. So for a planner template, let's say we come over to design right over here. And in design, you can see a lot of people have used different types of contents for themselves. So what you can actually do on Canva, which is, the easiest thing to do, just go ahead and copy some certain page, and you can simply come over to this section, paste it, and don't worry about it being too big. You can simply shorten the size up, add it like this, and look at that. How incredibly cool does that look? And just like this, you can create more and more pages until you have created the proper planner that your audience needs. And once you have done that, what you're simply going to be doing is you're going to come over to share, go to download, go to file type, turn it to PDF, print, or standard, click on download again. And once we click on download, it will be downloaded into our PC. Go to product. Once you come over to product from here, just go ahead and upload the PDF file that we've got for our digital product. And once you have done uploading this, what's going to happen from here is now you have a proper, PDF file or a digital file up for sale. So just like this, what you can do is you can go ahead and get the proper selling when it comes to digital products on Patreon. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to this channel, and also make sure to analyze your performance over time. What kind of feedback are you getting? Are your products using what you're giving them? Are there any improvements that you would like to see? Continuous feedback and iteration will help refine your offerings. So that's pretty much about it, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.